So my dear students, so let me teach you today about blood groups, and this chapter is circulatory system, and let me explain you through this method. Let us understand this chart what I have drawn here. First thing, let's understand from here. In our RBC, that is red blood cell, there is one antigen, and this antigen defines the blood group. And I have drawn this antigen and one more antigen and two antigens here, and here is no antigen. So, if you talk about our blood group ABO system, if persons with blood group A, they have antigen A on their RBC. Blood group with B, they have antigen B on their RBC. If a person's blood group is AB, it means in his RBC cell there is both antigens, antigen A and antigen B. And if, last not the least, if you talk about blood group O, in those persons, in their RBC, there is no antigen. So, best way to learn this blood group O is better, it is zero antigen. So, it is about blood groups. And please keep in mind that in RBC, there is antigen also, there is IS factors also, there is hemoglobin pigments also. All these three factors are present on RBC cell. RBC means red blood cell. That is also called erythrocytes. IS factor is also known as antigen D. And one more thing, let me tell you. It means a person with blood group A has antigen A on their RBC and antibodies B in their blood plasma, which is I have written here. Okay. Next part, a person with blood group B has antigen B on their RBC and antibodies A in their blood plasma. A person with blood group AB has both antigens A and B on their RBC, and one thing please note, in their blood group with AB, those persons don't have any antibodies in their blood plasma. A person with blood group O has no antigen on their RBC, but please note this, those persons have both antibodies A and B in their blood plasma. Next part. If you talk about some important thing about this blood group, first thing keep in mind class, persons with blood group AB are known as universal recipient. It has reason because they can receive blood from all the blood groups, that is blood group A, blood group B, blood group O, and from itself. So they can receive blood from all the blood groups. And second point, why they are called universal recipient, that they have no antibodies in their plasma, so they can receive blood from all blood groups. Therefore, they are known as universal recipient. And on the other hand, blood type O is known as universal donor. It has two reasons. Number one reason, they can donate blood to blood type A, blood type B, AB, and itself. And point number two, they have no antigen. And always remember, always antibodies works against antigen. And now let me tell you one more factor, that is called RH system and it is based on antigen D, and it is also present on RBC. One thing keep in mind, whenever bloods are transfused, we must see one more factor, that is this RH factor. If RH factor is present, they are known as positive blood groups, and those persons in which RH factor is absent in their RBC, those persons are known as RH negative, or I can say your blood, whosoever blood is negative. One thing we have to keep in mind, during blood transfusion in this RH system, RH positive blood group should not be given to RH negative, because RH negative person would produce antibodies against RH positive, that is RH factor. But RH negative can be given to RH positive because it has no antigen, and always keep in mind antibodies are always produced against antigen. So I hope up to here I am clear.